And the funny thing is, they're just waiting for you to slip, waiting for you to go back.
So, off rip, appendix. Doesn't do anything, but it will explode sometimes, and if it will
kill him. That's fun, right?
These are 7 things that'll help you improve as a person. Number 1 is...
Okay, so by now, everybody's seen it. It's all over the news media. It's all over the television. It's all over the internet, news articles and everything. But
let's just take a look at this.
You're considered poor if you make less than $1,500 a month.
Poor people call everything a scam.
Yeah.
And the top of the food chain says, there's an opportunity here. I just don't quite understand it.
Yes. Well, here's the thing though. Are poor people wrong?
Green Rising family, welcome back to another episode of Lady Boss Energy, where we uplift, motivate, and inspire each other to get shit together. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that like button, please, and thank you. If you know somebody who you think would enjoy watching this. So I want to take this space before I do the affirmations and the quote of the day. I just want to take a couple minutes to have a real conversation with you. Our country is in shambles, okay? And it is up to us, the people, to make it better. The only way we can make it better is by doing the work that needs to be done within ourselves to make it better. Whatever wound you're healing, that healing doesn't last forever. Eventually, you're going to be healed from that wound. Think of getting a really deep cut, okay? Like you need stitches or staples, that's your trauma. Over time, it heals, right? When you start to do the work within yourself, whether it's therapy, whether it's mindfulness, whether it's meditation, you choose to do the things by yourself, whatever it is, however you do your healing, that uncomfortableness doesn't last forever. I promise. It doesn't. Maybe a month, maybe 2, where it's uncomfortable. It's gotta be done, man. And nobody can do it for you. You gotta do it yourself. I just want you to know, I believe in you, friend. You can do this. I know you can. You just have to want to do it. Whatever your healing journey looks like, do whatever you gotta do. Listen, I'm tired of living the way we're living. I'm tired of our country being the way it is. And it's the way it is because we allow it to be that way. We are the ones that have the power. We are the ones that can take our country back. I see a lot of videos where they're like, oh, over in China, it's this, and over in, I don't know, wherever. Our country can be like that too. But we have to work together to make it a better place. It can't just be one person doing all the work, pulling all the weight all the time. The divine put gifts in us for a reason. We are all part of the body. And no one part of the body is more important than the other part of the body. The head seems like it would be the most important part, right? But it's not. It's equal. Without your shoulders, without your neck, you couldn't have your head. And without your shoulders and without your neck, your body wouldn't exist. And without your arms, you couldn't have your fingers. It'd be pretty silly having fingers up here. You could never reach anything. No one person is more important than the other person. We are all the same, differently. We all bring something different and unique to the table. It's time. It's time that we start doing the work within ourselves, for ourselves. And then that greatness is going to radiate out into the world. And it's going to be magical and it's going to be beautiful. And we can all have, there's enough for everybody. We can all have it. We can all have this greatness. And what's crazy is that, we've been programmed and conditioned to believe, like, oh, if you don't have this skill, then you're not as important. No. It doesn't matter if you're a healer. It doesn't matter if you're a teacher. It doesn't matter if you're a seer. It doesn't matter if you're a feeler. It doesn't matter. No one person is more important than the other person. So please, start doing the work within yourself so we can take our country back. And we will be the country that everybody wants to come to because it's so great and amazing here. We have the power to make it that way. But it's got to start with us. It's got to start with the individual. It's got to. I just wanted to share that before we get started. I love you. I believe in you. You can do this. Now go love yourself. Go believe in yourself. And know that you can do this. First affirmation, I celebrate my individuality. Dress in a way that expresses your unique style and personality. I do it every day. Every day I do it. Every day. My heart is at peace. Ooh. The expert in anything was once a beginner. Ooh, that is so true. A teacher was once a student. A pro was once an amateur. Don't be afraid to give up the good to go for the great. Don't be afraid to give up the good to go for the great. That is inspiring. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Let's get straight into it.
You look crazy as than anything outside of yourself. I'm telling you right now. You are the entire universe. Every day that you walk around, you need to walk around like I am the main character. When you wake up, whose POV are you living from? Yours. You. Neverse. You. Neverse. You are Neo in the Matrix. You are Neo. You are the only thing here. You're not the character. You're not the individual. You are the game. You are the video that you're watching right now. It's you. The phone that you're watching it from is you. The background from your peripheral vision that you're looking at outside of this box of this video is you. The background that you can't see right now, it's you. That black space that you can't see behind you, that you feel, that's you. You're the entire universe. I'm the universe telling you that you're me. Like what you're watching right now is the universe. I'm you. How do you spell uni? Uni meaning one. How do you spell uni? U-N-I. U-N-I. You and I. This is the only interaction in the universe because it's just you. It's always only just been you. The experiences, that's the experience. Like, bro, do you not, like, bro, I'm ready for the tweet. It's always been you. You're not in the game. You are the game. Like, what are you not grasping? So many people hear this and they just continue to go on about their day like they didn't just hear what the came out of my mouth. The reality that you stressing over, all of this shit is just you. All of these people that you love and that you see every day are just you with the mask of another individual over their face. When you put a VR headset on, you are seeing an entire different reality. It's not you. When you're in a VR, when you're looking at VR and you're in another game, your human body is not the one interacting with this VR virtual reality. It's your awareness interacting with the virtual reality because that's you. That's all. That's all. You're sitting in your room. Your body is not interacting. Your awareness is the one interacting with the virtual reality because all you are is awareness. The senses that you have to interact with this physical world is just tools of your awareness. Senses, the smell, touch, feel, all of this is just all tools of awareness. You, tools for you, awareness. You are the entire game. You're not in the game. You are the game. I really hope you picking up what I'm putting down. If you're not picking up what I'm putting down, I have a consciousness manual called The Projection of Consciousness. It's in the name. It's giving you step by step on how to unravel the illusion of separation that you're living in right now. Because you just not grasping that you're the entire universe. Okay, cool. Link in the bio. I love y'all. Unconditionally. You and I. Peace and love to the conscious man. 3K out.
I love you too, brother. He was good. He was going ham on that video.
Do you remember when children used to play their hand games and we thought it was just games? I know it looked like a game, it looked like entertainment, but it was something much deeper going on. So anytime you see a young girl playing Miss Mary Mac, Patty Cake, Down by the Baby, pay attention. This video is about to get a little dark and a little deep. Stay with me. The hand games that young girls was playing wasn't games, it was sacred geometry. When they play this game, their hands are moving super fast. But when you slow it down, it looked like this. Sacred geometry codes. No one teaches a young girl how to play these games. It's passed down generation after generation. That's for a reason. When they clap both of their hands together, it represents yang and yin. Or I should say, duality. These are not games. This is really spell work. When they clap their hands, it represents sound, rhythm, form. The eyes are the windows to your soul. And when they play this game, they are making eye contact. They are looking in each other's universe. This represents the mirror reality. What you put into the universe, it comes back to you. The reason why this magic is connected to the woman is because it represents blood, timing, earth, the moon. Everything is about perfect timing in this universe. Remember, we have certain people that's in power that understands how our physical body is connected to the universe. They understand that these hand games was really powerful. It bring back memories. Why do you think they gave children iPhones and tablets? They don't want us playing these hand games. They don't want us clapping. Did you know clapping actually chase away demonic spirits? Yes, every time you clap, it sends out a certain vibration that evil spirits hate. So next time you see a young child playing these games right here, just know it's a message that's coming from our ancestors or our sacred bloodline. We are breaking every spell that the elites put on us, and it start with rhythm, vibration, and frequency. It's not hand games, it's sacred geometry. Before I end this video, I want to say please support my merchandise, Original Chosen Ones. For all orders, the link is in my bio.
I really find it so peculiar that people will really start to treat you weird and they'll act like you don't notice. Bro, I'm neurodivergent. I notice everything. If you blink the wrong way, I notice. If I've known you for 2 months and I've known you to blink a certain way, I'm gonna notice when you don't blink the right way. And energy speaks volumes. You think I don't notice that you're acting weird towards me? You think I don't notice your speech patterns have changed towards me? You think I haven't noticed the pitch and the octave of your voice towards me changed? You think I didn't notice your body language ain't the same with me? You think I don't notice? I peep everything. Everything. You think you getting some shit past me? No, you're not. I know. I know. I don't give a fuck who you is. Friend, family, I don't give a damn. I notice.
When you understand that every opinion is a vision loaded with personal history, you will begin to understand that every judgment is a confession. Listen to that again.
What? That was deep, bruh. Deep.
Act like the person you want to become. That's not fake it till you make it, by the way. This is intentional. Intentionally act like the person you want to become. Because when you intentionally act like the person you want to become, your brain sees you taking those actions, so your brain starts to change the way it relates to you. When your brain sees you high-fiving yourself in the mirror, it starts to go, oh, wait a minute, Steven loves himself. Steven's cheering for himself. We don't beat Steven up.
We don't beat Steven up.
Let me tell you something most people never hear in their whole life. You are not tired. You are undisciplined. That's the truth nobody wants to say out loud. In America, people blame everything. Stress, school, work, childhood, the economy. But the real problem is simple. No structure, no standards, no discipline. You want a better body? Then treat your body like it matters. You want a stronger mind? Then stop feeding it garbage. You want a different life? Then stop waking up like the old version of yourself. Growth is uncomfortable. It's early mornings. It's saying no when your feelings say yes. It's grinding when nobody claps for you. And here's the beautiful part. Every small win compounds. Read 10 pages a day, train 45 minutes, plan your next move, stack that for 90 days. Your entire identity changes. Self-improvement isn't motivation, it's management. Managing your time, your habits, your emotions, your environment. You become a man who follows through. A man who does the hard things first. A man who doesn't fold when life gets loud. Stay consistent long enough, and one day you'll look back and realize something powerful. You didn't just change your habits. You changed your character. You rebuilt yourself.
The most honest life lessons no one talks about. 1. The day a blind man sees, the first thing he throws away is the stick that helped him all his life. Growth means letting go of what once served you. 2. Sometimes you have to suffer in life, not because you're a bad person, but because you didn't know when to stop being good to the wrong person. Kindness without boundaries leads to self-betrayal. 3. One of the biggest mistakes we make is assuming other people think the way we do. Empathy requires clarity, not projection. 4. You can't change someone who doesn't see a problem with their actions. No amount of effort can replace someone else's awareness. 5. The greatest thing you can give yourself is freedom from what others think. Peace begins the moment you stop needing approval. 6. You can't make someone love you by giving them more of what they already don't appreciate. Love grows in presence, not persuasion. 7. Just because you miss someone doesn't mean you need them back in your life. Missing is part of moving on. Longing is not always a sign to return. 8. Forget trying to change people. Change yourself or change your environment, or both. Your power lies in direction, not correction. 9. Leave when a promise turns into a sorry. Repeated disappointment is not love, it's a pattern. 10. Drive carefully on this road called life. People will switch lanes on you without signaling. Stay alert. Not everyone moves with intention. 11th. You learn a lot about people when they don't get what they want from you. Character is clearest in disappointment. 12. Being honest might not get you a lot of friends, but it will always get you the right ones. Truth filters your circle. 13. You grow as much as the amount of truth you're willing to accept about yourself, without running away. Real strength starts with honest reflection. 14. Only the disciplined are free. If you're undisciplined, you're a slave to your moods and passions. Freedom is not the absence of rules, but mastery over self. 15. The first to apologize is the bravest. The first to forgive is the strongest. The first to forget is the happiest. Healing is the reward of inner courage. 16. More important than the ability to choose the right one is the strength to walk away from the wrong one. Clarity comes when you stop tolerating confusion. 17. If you have to keep asking yourself if something is worth it, then maybe it's not. Doubt is often a whisper of your deeper wisdom. 18. Forgiving someone in silence and never speaking to them again is a form of self-care. Forgiveness doesn't require re-entry. 19th. Anything you begin to take a relaxed attitude toward stops controlling you. Detach and regain control. 20. You'll realize it sooner or later. Everything is going to be all right. Maybe not today, but eventually. Time brings clarity, and healing follows.
Those were really good.
Do not overshare because someone is being nice to you. Them people, the person that can be in your face every day and hate you secretly will be the nicest to you just to get all the information out of you. That's what they do. They fake it with you, and then as soon as, everything's fall out, they start telling your business. Bro, don't tell nobody your business. Because everybody just out here faking it. Don't overshare because that's going to hurt you at the end of the day because you think you venting to somebody that really care about you the whole time. They calling the next friend telling them your business and doing all this snake stuff. Don't be doing that. I know we get excited even with business-wise. Don't be telling your friends what you about to do. Just go do it. Everything does not need an announcement. Because at the end of the day, you're going to be the person that's hurt because you're like, damn, I looked at you different. Bro, they didn't give a fuck about you ever. Keep that shit to yourself and put that work in.
What a pointless waste of a life. Honestly, what are you even doing here? Hey, don't listen to him. He's just pushing his limits, something of which you know nothing about. Before you listen to Mr. Sanctified over here, ask yourself, what really is this for? It's to keep him disciplined and focused. I get that. But it doesn't negate the fact that it's still pointless. Listen, buddy, I get it. But look, you're no professional athlete. The best thing for you to do in this life is to enjoy it in leisure and comfort. So take my hand, and let's get comfortable. Don't listen to him.
Yeah.
Don't listen to him.
Don't listen to those negative ass thoughts telling you you can't do it.
The reason you want it so badly is because the version of you in the future already has it. The reason you want it so badly is because the version of you in the future already has it.
I have it all.
The reason you want it so badly is because the version of you in the future already has it. That burning desire you have, that's not random. That obsession that won't leave you alone, that's not by accident. It's your future self calling. That pull you feel isn't wishful thinking, it's magnetic. You're being drawn to what's already yours. The desire is the receipt, and the wanting is the proof. You wouldn't crave what wasn't meant for you. This is why it feels so real, so inevitable, much more like remembering as opposed to imagining. Because somewhere in some timeline, you already did this, already became this, and already have this. The gap between now and then isn't creation, it's just time catching up to what already is. So stop questioning if it's possible and start asking yourself, how fast can you get there? That thing you want so badly, the reason why it won't leave you alone, the reason why you can't stop thinking about it, is because it's already yours. You're just walking toward a future that's walking toward you. Now meet yourself there. I'm just the messenger.
Shit they don't tell you about awakening, parte uno.
Parte
Of
uno.
many. Let's do a series. The first and primary symptom that you have reached the post-awakening phase, or enlightenment, that's a loaded word, but okay, whatever, is that seeking ends completely. In the process of awakening, it's very normal to have a ravenous appetite to consume spiritual information and to figure oneself out, whether that be through the means of psychology, astrology, tarot, meditation, gurus, religious practices, doesn't really matter. But after the process of peeling back the layers, the strata of the psyche, to the point where the understanding of the true self, the knowing of the true self, becomes the default setting, seeking ends completely. Because the inner authority has awakened. The inner guru is tapped. When you really come home to who you are, there's nothing more to be learned from the outside. You're done out here. There's not an outside source. There's not a guru in existence. There's not a teacher, a way shower. There's nothing more to be gleaned. The inner guru is fully functional and operational, and that's the whole point. That's the whole point of awakening. You know, in the process of awakening, there are books, there are YouTube channels, there are podcasts, there are other gurus, there are teachers, there are friends, there are these things that are coming in to feed this constant hunger, this desire to know oneself. But as soon as you realize who you are, the inner guru awakens, and you realize that everything that was on the outside was a projection of this inner guru. And so not only the inner guru is awake and fully operational, but the sense of discernment is, so you know what's true and what isn't true for you. And so seeking ends. There's no more need for any more information, because any question that could possibly be asked, the answer is provided instantaneously by the inner guru. And subsequent to that realization and the sudden disinterest in consuming any and all spiritual or philosophical information, there's a sense of, well, okay, what now? What now? I've literally filled every minute of the last, fill in the number of years, 20 years here, looking closely at this and trying to figure this out. And I've arrived. So now what? And there can be a phase of adjustment kind of like, you know, a post-awakening blues, where you get reacclimated to the fact that this is it. This has always been it. There's no thirst or hunger for information anymore that would serve as sort of a distraction to quell the boredom of existence. This is it. In that stage of like, well, what do I do now? The mind can kind of regress slightly into a state of wanting to superimpose that emptiness, because true revelation is the understanding of the emptiness of it all. And that's not nihilism. Nihilism is sort of looking at the show and saying, well, this is all meaningless. Enlightenment, or post-awakening, is seeing that there never was a show. And furthermore, life's not the big show, the one who lives it is. The character. And that there's nothing more in this charade for the true self. It's all for the character. And once the character leaves, there's nothing in this for me anymore. So not only has your seeking ended, but any hope for this charade to quell the boredom of existence. There's no satiating the emptiness that is existence by plastering over it with experiences. There's no experience heightened enough to fill the emptiness. There's like two extremes of understanding the void of existence, the emptiness of it all. On one hand, you've got people that have had dissociative experiences and they realize the emptiness, and that sort of leads to sometimes a lot of substance abuse because they need a more and more heightened experience in order to try and feel something in this vast emptiness. And on the other side of it, you've got enlightenment when you realize everything is completely empty and there's no fullness in experience. Post-awakening blues sets in. And the post-awakening blues is kind of like, have you ever seen a child blow a bubble? And you're looking at this beautiful, fantastical orb that's all purple and aqua and pink. And it's just light as air, and it's floating there. And if you were to take a pin and pop that bubble, the post-awakening blues is like the fraction of a second after you pop that bubble. And the character mourns for its very last moment as a character, the fantastical charade. See you in the next one.
Hey, sister.
And the funny thing is, they're just waiting for you to slip, waiting for you to go back, to do the same thing you've been doing, but what they don't realize is you're not the same version. That old you has died. God has given you a new identity, made you anew, and set you on a path to the greatest possible outcome. Baby, you walk in alignment, and they're hoping that you will slip, hoping that they will see the old you come about, hoping that they can discredit God in the transformation that has taken place within you. Baby, they've been looking for the cracks to watch you fall, break character, shift your heart posture back to the version that they knew you as and they created you to be, that justified their behaviors and actions towards you. But you see, you're so strong. Your character doesn't break or fold under pressure, baby.
No,
you are
she don't.
rooted. Something shifted in you. You're walking different. Your focus is redirected. Oh, you're a completely new version of you. A version that literally is unstoppable. So walk in this new version of you. Yeah, boldly. This is what God did in me. Glorifying God just by your being. You see what the Spirit can do.
Say it, sis.
Transformation. A full 180, baby, night and day. right. They can't even believe it when they see your face. How is that the same you? Yeah, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's my best friend. I just want you to know that.
I heard a quote today that said, some people don't want to lose you, but they also don't choose you because they don't want to do what it will require to keep you.
Ooh, that's a bar. I don't care. That's a bar.
I like that.
Me too, sis.
I like that.
Me too.
What you repeat in your mind every morning becomes your destiny. The question is, what are you telling yourself every day? Because if your thoughts are weak, your life will be too. Today, I'm going to share 7 affirmations that Napoleon Hill practiced every day. Phrases that reprogram your mind, awaken your faith, and guide you straight to the top. Napoleon Hill didn't just talk about affirmations. He understood their true purpose, to reprogram the subconscious, because the mind operates based on what it believes, not on what you wish for. He called it autosuggestion and defined it as the bridge between your conscious thoughts and your reality. When you repeat an idea with emotional intensity over and over again, that idea is planted in your subconscious, and what's in your subconscious eventually manifests. That's why affirmations shouldn't be repeated emptily, but with intention, emotion, and conviction. Napoleon Hill put it this way: you can achieve anything your mind can conceive and believe, but to believe it, you must first say it. That's why now you're going to learn 7 powerful affirmations built on the exact principles that Napoleon Hill used. Repeat them every day and watch how your mind, your faith, and
Get
your
your
results
paper and
begin
pen.
to transform. Affirmation
Write it
1.
down.
I have the divine right to be prosperous, happy, and abundant. This affirmation is not just a simple desire, it's a decree, a powerful reminder of who you truly are. Because you are not here to survive, you are here to manifest, to expand, to grow. And abundance is not a privilege of the few. It's a spiritual right that already resides within you. Napoleon Hill taught that poverty is a mental condition. No one is born limited, but many lock themselves into thoughts of scarcity, doubt, and lack. When you repeat this affirmation forcefully, you are telling the universe, I recognize my worth. I recognize my origin. I recognize that I deserve the best. The words divine right directly connect you to your spiritual origin. It's not arrogance. It's aligning with the greater plan that God has for you. You weren't made to live in fear. You were made to live with purpose, with freedom, with fullness. So ingrain this in your being. I have the divine right to be prosperous, happy, and abundant. Say it every morning, not just with your mouth, but with your soul. Because when your mind believes you deserve it, your reality starts to create it. Affirmation 2. Everything I need is already within me. You don't need the world's approval. You don't need anyone to give you permission to move forward. And most importantly, you don't need to wait until you feel ready, because what you really need already lives inside of you. This is an affirmation of inner power, a declaration that dissolves dependency, doubt, and fear. Napoleon Hill explained it this way: the man who knows what he wants has already traveled half the journey. When you repeat this phrase every day, you are training your mind to stop looking outward and begin recognizing that the source is inside, not outside, not in other people, not in success as it's sold to you, but in your faith, your will, your ability to decide. And when you understand this, you stop begging for opportunities and start creating them. This affirmation is not arrogance. It is spiritual recognition. God does not put a dream in your mind without also giving you the seed of the ability to achieve it. And even though you might doubt, even though you might not see the resources right away, repeat this truth with a firm heart. Everything I need is already within me. Say it every morning, and your world will begin to align with that inner truth. Affirmation 3. I am in perfect harmony with the energy of God and the universe. Most people live disconnected. They feel alone, lost, as though they're walking without guidance. But you are not alone. You never have been. What happens is that you've forgotten your most powerful connection, the connection to the source. Napoleon Hill taught that a mind aligned with a higher cause is an invincible mind, and that alignment doesn't come by luck. It comes from inner harmony. When you repeat this affirmation every morning, you are reminding yourself that you are part of a perfect order, that you are supported by a divine force, that everything happening has a purpose, and that you are not separate from the universe, but part of the same plan. Saying I am in perfect harmony with the energy of God and the universe is much more than a pretty phrase. It's a vibrational alignment, a return to center, because when your soul is at peace, your mind becomes clear. When your mind is clear, your decisions become illuminated. And when your decisions are illuminated, the path opens. Say it, believe it, Live it. You are part of something bigger than you. Affirmation 4. I act today with discipline, courage, and focus. Faith without action is just illusion. Napoleon Hill said this bluntly, knowledge becomes power.
I thought I said 7. Was that 7?
Hey, Will? Is that you? Of course it's me. Can't you tell? No, not if we all look the same. I don't. Will, we are Krill. We are meant to look the same. Not me, Bill. There's only one of me in all the world. I am one in a trillion. Where are you going? I'm leaving! I want to be free, Bill! There's no such thing as free, Will! Come on, less thinking, more swarming. I'm sick of swarming. We've been swarming all our lives. Sometimes, Will, it's like you've got a mind of your own. Tell me, Bill, what lies beyond the swarm? More swarm. And then, some more swarm. And then, Will, there's nothing but swarm. We are a swarm without end. Everything's got an end. See? I end here. That is not a happy ending. It stands to reason, Bill. If I swim against the swarm, I must eventually reach the end of the world. Yeah. So this is all we are. Lunch. To think we spent our whole lives not knowing the truth. Goodbye, Krill World.
That is a beautiful message. There's so much
This
more.
gave me chills.
If you feel like life is pressing you, pulling you down, stretching you to your limits, and closing every door you try to open, you're not failing. You're being tested. And that is the best thing that could be happening to you. Because success never shows up before a test. It only comes after. That is the law. You don't walk into greatness without first being refined, shaken, pushed, and even broken. Not to destroy you, but to prepare you. To strengthen your mind, awaken your spirit, and demand the very best of what lies dormant within you. You are not being punished. You are being evaluated. Life wants to know, can you handle what you say you want? It is easy to dream big, to write goals on paper, to say the words, I want wealth, or I want greatness, or I want to leave a legacy. But the world doesn't respond to words. It responds to proof. And that proof comes in the form of pressure. Think about it. A diamond only forms under pressure. Steel is forged in fire. Muscles grow through resistance. So why would your character be built any other way? You're not behind. You're not lost. You're in the fire. And that's exactly where you're supposed to be. The test isn't there to delay your success. It is the doorway to your success. It's life's way of saying, if you want this next level, you must become a next level version of yourself. And here's the truth most won't tell you. Everyone is tested. The difference between winners and the rest is that winners understand this. They expect it. They embrace it. They lean into the discomfort because they know what's waiting on the other side. Personal power, mastery, freedom, the kind that no one can take from you because you earned it. You became it. If your plans are being slowed down, it's because the man you need to become to hold that vision has not yet been fully activated. Your current habits, your current mindset, your current level of belief, it isn't strong enough yet. Not for what you're building. So life gives you a challenge, not as an enemy, but as a mentor. You say you want success. Life says, show me. And that test, it doesn't come with fanfare. It's subtle. It arrives in the form of silence when you're putting in the work, but nothing's happening. It shows up in the form of betrayal, disappointment, exhaustion. It disguises itself in the ordinary, bills piling up, people quitting on you, self-doubt creeping in like a thief in the night. That's the test right there. That's the moment most people quit.
I'm not quitting.
Let's just take a look at this.
You're considered poor if you make less than $1,500 a month. If you make between $1,500 and $3,000, you're low income. If you make between $3,000 and $4,500, you're stably paid. Between $4,500 and $6,000, you're what we call middle class.
That's
Between
crazy.
$6,000 and $9,000, you're comfortable. From $9,000 to $12,000, you're upper middle class. From $12,000 to $25,000, we can call you wealthy. From $25,000 to $80,000 a month, you're officially rich. Between $1 million and $2 million a year, you're a millionaire. Between $2 million and $30 million a year, you're a multimillionaire. From $30 million to $1 billion, you're ultra rich. Between $1 and $2 billion, you're a billionaire. And if you have more than $2 billion, you're a multi-billionaire. And now you, tell me in the comments, which one are you?
I'm the multi-billionaire, baby. Yes, I am. And I share with everybody.
Listen, I don't need to use deodorant because I put chlorophyll in my water. I don't need to drink pre-workout because I eat ginger. I don't have to take pills to keep my blood pressure stable because I just eat beets. And I don't have to worry about my wife feeling unsatisfied because I drink black seed oil. This stuff really works, my friend.
I hate beets. I hate them.
What a lot of people fail to understand in this society, y'all, is that emotional energy is very, very powerful. Your emotion is your energy in motion. You understand? So if you lose something and you're sad about it, what happens is you are now manifesting more of that negative emotion. Right? So when you learn how to take control over your emotions, when you learn how to take a loss and look at that loss as an eye-opener, as a resolution, as a new way to start, and you start again, you are now taking your emotions and you are putting your positive energy in motion. So now you are getting back more positive things because of the simple fact that you didn't sulk, you didn't cry about it, you didn't fall into a depression. Instead, what you did was you took that energy and you literally flipped it on its head. You flipped it like a fucking coin, okay? That is the power of your emotions. That is the power of your energy
Flip that
emotion.
shit.
And do you know what that's called? It's called adversity, brother. Follow me for more. Go to my Instagram, follow Pasto BBD. Hey, man.
Okay, so by now, everybody's seen it. It's all over the news media. It's all over the television. It's all over the internet, news articles and everything. But I need everybody to lock in. Lock in. Do not fall for the distractions. Do not fall for the negative energy. Do not fall for the bots. Do not fall for the NPCs. Do not fall for the energy vampires. Earth is ascending and they know it. And all they're trying to do is drag it back down. But I need everybody, every chosen one, every light worker, everyone that's ascending to stay in their power, stay in their space, stay in their authority. That is the only way that the distractions will just disappear. Everybody holds their space, stay in love, stay in light, stay in joy, stay in peace. Do not give your energy to this. Do not give your opinion. Don't give your thoughts. Don't give your emotions over to it, because that is what feeds it. And if you feed it, you will fall into the same chaos that is going on. Stay in that space. Stay in your authority. Stay in your peace. Stay in your lane.
Stay in your lane, family.
You have one of the most common personal year numbers for 2026 if you're entering one of these 4 personal year numbers, and I've done the math to back it up so you don't have to. In order to calculate your personal year number, you're going to take your 2-digit birth month. So let's say my birthday is November 13th, 1-1. You're going to be taking your 2-digit birth day, 1-3, 2026, and adding up all of those digits until you reach a sum. You're going to keep simplifying that sum down until you reach a single digit, unless that number is 11, 22, or 33. Remember, for this calculation, you're going to be using 2026 and not your birth year. Here's an example. For 3 of them, there's a 3-way tie between them, so the one that's the most common I'll save for the end. But if you're entering a personal year 3, a personal year 5, or a personal year 8, there are 41 different dates for each of them that calculate up to those personal year numbers. And it's even funny because 3 + 5 = 8. I love math. The most common personal year to enter for 2026 is actually a personal year 6, with 42 dates that calculate up to that personal year. I see the majority of you like being of service to other people, huh? Let me know which personal year you're entering for 2026. Hope this helps. Stay tuned so I can follow for more.
So mine is a 3. And if you're watching, yours is a 5.
Long inhale. Exhale. Long Exhale. Sit with the body.
Hey.
Poor people call everything a scam.
Yeah.
And the top of the food chain says, there's an opportunity here. I just don't quite understand it.
Yes. Well, here's the thing though. Are poor people wrong for calling everything a scam? They're being scammed. So naturally, if I'm in a position and I am being scammed because everything around me is set up for me to fail, unless I'm educated or somebody says, hey man, you got to stop going there. You got to start going over here. When people go over here, they move differently. I came up in the fucking hood. If you look in the hood, you hear about it. There's liquor stores and check cashing places. You know why? Because they know that the people in the hood aren't smart enough to open up bank accounts. They're going to get a check, they're going to cash it, and it's a liquor store right next to it. So you're going to get your check and you're going to buy this liquor, and then you're not going to have no more money. Let's just put that around them. Let's also put a bunch of shit that's easy and cash available. We don't want you to gain credit. We want you to be cash driven. That's how we keep the poor poor. It's not until you understand that you get out.
Bro, facts right there. I had to throw that one in.
Everything changed for me when I understood this philosophy. Learn to work harder on yourself than you do on your job.
Ooh.
That's the simple philosophy that changed my life forever starting age 25. If you work hard on your job, you can make a living, which is fine. If you work hard on yourself, you can make a fortune, which is super fine. I didn't mind working hard on my job, but things didn't seem to change that much. Then I started working hard on myself to qualify. So let me put it in a philosophical phrase now. This is worth the price of whatever it costs for you to be here today. Here it is. Success is something you attract. Success is not something you pursue. It's something you attract by becoming attractive. And the whole scope of this we call now personal development. You can have more than you've got because you can become more than you are. Ooh. If you can multiply your value by 3, by 5, you can easily multiply your income by 3, by 5, by 10. But the key to doing it is to work hard on yourself. Be responsible, be a growing, attractive, powerful, skillful, communicating human being, and the world belongs to you.
He is... Listen, bruh.
My favorite part is the part where they're gonna have to watch they're gonna have to watch you become everything that they never thought that you could be. My favorite part is that they will have to watch you rise into your greatest potential. That they will get to see how your faith, the size of a mustard seed, moved mountains, got you into rooms and opportunities that they never thought possible. Because how could you, the one who was clumsy? How could you, the one who was lazy? How could you, the one who didn't work as hard as them? How could you, the one who didn't get a college degree, get to have all these experiences? How is that fair? Baby, God's been moving on behalf of you. Oh, parting the sea, because you've had this faith and belief in God's word, and that's the only voice you've been listening to. You have kept the course, baby. You have kept seeing yourself as the giant that you really are. When they wanted to make you into a minion, they couldn't see you. Whole time they've been projecting onto you what you should do, where you should go, but you've known you have a specific path because you're different. You are different, straight up. Here to do something different. Imprint something that's never been imprinted, baby. You're not here to mimic. You're not here to be like anybody else. You're not here to walk a path no one else has walked before. God has had you under his wing. Ooh, protecting you. And so many weapons have come against you. They're gonna have to watch those weapons be returned times 10, baby.
Ooh,
watch you elevate. Watch your inheritance get handed to you effortlessly. They're gonna watch you. Stretch into your highest potential. I'm talking eating from the fruits of the highest trees. They'll see that all that dirt, all that pressure, You were able to transmute and alchemize, come up out of the ground, and be something that has never been seen in this world before.
Yes.
That's my favorite part. That it was not for nothing.
No.
But you were trusting in God's timing. And in God's timing, God will prepare a table for you before your enemies. Oof, and you're about to feast. You're about to feast, baby.
Hey,
The
we
table's
about
already
to
been
feast.
prepared. You're about to eat. I want you to enjoy it.
Oh, I'm
Every
going
single
to.
bite, enjoy
Every bite,
it.
baby.
You freaking deserve it.
Well, I have not really gotten into my story, but I'm going to say this. I can't believe I meant to say this right now. I am an ex-stripper, drug addict, who ran the streets, who abused herself, allowed men to abuse herself. I did not respect myself. I did things I'm not proud of. And look at me. If I can do it, anybody can. If I can do it, so can you. You just gotta believe in yourself. You can overcome those things. You are not your mistakes. You are not your past. You are not the things that you've done. That's not who you are. You were, or you are, in survival mode. You behaved and acted the way you needed to survive what you were or what you are going through. Just gotta believe in yourself, babe. I love you.
This is weird. I'm in this room that I made. It's a Faraday room. It's blocking all kinds of frequencies or whatever. I'm not wearing a tinfoil hat, but I'm pretty much in a tinfoil room, okay? I'm one of those weirdos. But I will let you know that while I was working on these chords, I was just sitting here, meditative, chilling. People that I haven't thought about for years started coming to me. And I was like thinking about these happy, wonderful thoughts. And then I opened the door and I went outside the room, which isn't Faraday at all. It's just a regular, whatever, house. And all of a sudden this thought came to me out of nowhere. PORN.
What?
Like, you want me to think about that? And I thought about it for a second. I go, wait a minute, where did that even come from?
Right.
We're getting zapped with frequencies that are controlling our thoughts. This is how you get away from it right here.
These are 7 things that'll help you improve as a person. Number 1 is chastity. A lot of people ain't ready for this one. Just stay away from sex. Stay away from sex, porn, masturbation. Just stay away from that shit for a good little amount of time. Desexualize your mind. Because usually when our minds are over-sexualized, we can't really think properly. And how you gonna become the best version of yourself if you can't think properly? Number 2 is patience. It's self-explanatory. Patience. Learn to wait for things. Learn to not rush things. This is the key to life. And number 3, fasting. Fast from everything. I'm talking about all types of fasting. Electronic fasting, food fasting, fast from everything. Fasting teaches you discipline. It also detoxifies your body and it teaches you to stay strong when you're struggling. Number 4, prayer/meditation. Depending on if you're religious or not is depending on which one you're gonna do. Because me personally, I just meditate. If you want to pray, same thing, just do your thing. But prayer/meditation, it helps you stay within yourself. It keeps you going within instead of worrying about the external world all the time. And the key to becoming the best version of yourself is staying tapped in with oneself. Number 5 is hard work. Self-explanatory. Work hard for shit. You ain't gonna get nothing if you don't work hard for it. No. Number 6 is gratitude. Self-explanatory. Be grateful. Be appreciative for all the little things in life. That's how you're gonna start to get the monumental things. And number 7, respect and follow the correct authority figures. There's a lot of people who claim they know what they're talking about. They don't fucking know what they're talking about. So be careful who you look up to.
He is spot on.
Just imagine a pack of zombies chasing after your ass. And you running down the street and you get to this fucking wall. You gotta jump across it. Right. But because you don't do upper body days, bitch, you can't pull yourself up. Now you ate the fuck up. That's tough. This is why it's so important to just build strength overall. Cause bitch, a fat ass ain't gonna save you from no damn zombie.
Nope.
And a man ain't gonna always be there to save your ass. Sometimes you're gonna be in a situation.
Hey. Facts.
How long you been married?
We've been married since 92, so what is that, 32 years?
How?
We want to be.
Yeah.
You gotta want it. Like, I don't want nobody to have my woman. She mine. I'm hers.
The relationship has to have staying power. You don't stay with a person for as long as you've been with your person and can honestly say, man, every single day I wake up and it's just doves flying.
But who in your life is it like that with? You don't like your mama every day. Some days she get on your nerves. Some day, you know, your brother, sister, people that you love and spend a lot of time with. Every day ain't gonna be roses.
Yeah.
You can't expect that from your spouse. It's really all about, you know, a real commitment. You know, you gotta be willing to give your time, effort, and love.
I can't listen to a stupid person telling an intelligent person how to be intelligent, because you're a dummy.
Mm-hmm.
The world full of lollipops, man. I can't be just another sucker.
Hey.
Of course.
Yeah.
Speak that truth, friend. Yes. That was some good shit.
Here's a crazy thought. What if the rapture was never about bodies leaving Earth, but rather about consciousness leaving fear, and that the rapture already happened, and the only people that missed it were those that were waiting to be taken instead of being transformed? Because Jesus said the kingdom of God is within, and yet people turn salvation into an evacuation plan. But if God is all loving and restoring creation, then why would its final move be removing the faithful and leaving the fearful in charge of the earth? Nah, that's crazy.
Nah, that's crazy.
You ready? Repeat after me.
That's right.
The universe doesn't speak English, it speaks frequency. And this is the most honest language in the world. Think about it. If you say something in a language, you may doubt it inside of you, or you could even lie to yourself. Frequency doesn't lie. If your thoughts, mind, and desires are not aligned, you may not reach that frequency.
So God is an energy that He's used to create something. So you know souls, right? Souls have the God energy in them. Okay. So let's say you took away the God energy from anything. It would just become nothing. Field. It's a field.
That's fascinating.
You can't ask it stuff. You can pray to it.
You can?
Yeah, you can. You can.
So
if someone doesn't believe in God, then I guess you don't believe in yourself, because basically every single living thing, and not even living thing, every single atom, every single piece of energy is made from the God source. Wow.
What is God?
Okay, so a lot of people think God is, quite in the biblical sense, a guy sitting up on a cloud who controls the universe, frankly, and has created all life. But my definition of God is not like that. I don't believe God is person or entity. God is just another form of energy, or actually is energy. Himself, well, not even himself, itself. For the fact that you look at the Bible and other really, awesome but extremely vague and unreliable sources in religion that, hold these sources that we find and facts that we find, or so-called facts that we find, and really a lot of people think it's just about faith. But if you relate the Bible to quantum physics and apply most of the laws actually in not less of a figurative sense, but more of a literal sense, and replace it with things like the universe, you'll eventually find out that it explains in-depth quantum physics and astrophysics, experiments and theories. Well, maybe not theories, because maybe now they're proven. Who who knows? Maybe the Bible isn't a story of something that happened on Earth, but maybe a story of how our universe began. For the fact that, honestly, I don't really buy into the literal biblical sense. Like, you know, God is literally a guy who looks like us, who sits up in an alternate realm that's in our clouds and, you know, watches over all of us. But I guess you could say that he's an energy form that created all, and is everywhere and nowhere at the same time. God, or energy, lives within us, through us, and
is us.
And is us, frankly.
So you said what? That God is the energy that is in us, created us, and is us. Is that your definition?
Yep.
I don't want to put words in your mouth.
Sort of, yeah. God is energy. That's my thing. And I mean, like, you look at dimensional theory, and eventually we have, you know, a singularity at the beginning of the universe that is energy. And then, you know, eventually that begins to slow down in vibration due to entropy or some other law of that sort. And then, you know, first you get photonic light, and then that slows down, and then we get matter, and then that slows down. And then who else knows what comes next? We have gravity, and then we have time, you know, all coming in at one sense. And I mean, does that sound like origin story to you? It kind of does a little bit to me.
If you want to do something, you just need to believe it, and you can't just say, I believe I can do this, I believe I can do that, because it doesn't work. You really need to think it in your heart. And I mean by in your heart, right in your heart, in the middle of your heart.
Hey, these are babies speaking this shit. Get it together.
So, off rip, appendix. Doesn't do anything, but it will explode sometimes, and if it will kill him. That's fun, right? I'm just spitballing here. Wisdom teeth. Well, it sounds fun, but we'll make them useless. Actually, you have to get them removed, or things will go very wrong. Throw them to the dentist. You know, I feel like I've been neglecting them. Toenails. Sometimes grow into the feet. Make 40% of people not be able to see without glasses. And don't invent glasses for a very long time. Yes. Make it so, like, a good group of them will die if they eat a peanut, but make peanuts delicious and other people enjoy them. So that when they eat the peanut, it's gonna be a big surprise and their throat's gonna close up. We gotta thin the herd, gang. I just thought of the word hiccups. I don't know what that is, or what that could be, but just make sure it's the most annoying thing possible. Actually, could we move the fun part of the body right next to the poop part of the body? And just see what they do with that. I'm curious. Another word that just popped into my brain, allergies. Just make it so, I don't know, 2 entire seasons out of the year are unlivable for a large percentage of the population. And for my final trick, make some of them gay, but make the rest of them hate that. Yes, that'll be fun to watch.
That is an exit only. No. Hell. I believe him. I believe it works. Yeah, that's what you got. Good. Karma's a mother. Thank God that guy was alright. That made him even more mad. That. They got what they deserved. Quit being mean.
I wish more people knew that taking 2 sharp inhales and 1 long exhale is one of the fastest ways to regulate your nervous system during moments of high stress and anxiety.
I did not know that. But now I do. And so do you.
The universe says get exactly what you need from the stream of abundance. Do not be greedy. Do not hoard wealth. But the more you give, the more you receive. Remember, your cup only runs over when you give.
The more I have, the more I have to give.
You meet people on the same level of psychological wound as you.
Oh, man.
You also leave people where if you evolve out of that and they haven't been able to.
Wow. So you think we attract people based on our psychological wounds?
100%.
Wow. And as we start to heal and grow, if the other person's not healing and growing, we kind of pull away.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
How important is sleep?
Oh, well, sleep, we need to stop really looking at the concept as sleep because we get a misunderstanding of what the whole process is. So it's really all about fasting. So yes, fasting is important because every time we go to sleep, every time we close our eyes, every time we shut the digestive system down, the body automatically goes into repair. So the more waste, the more toxins that are in the body, then the body needs more time to sleep. The less waste in the body, the less toxins you have to process, less time you need to sleep. So, if you want to live a longer life or at least have more time to live, then keep your body clean and, you won't have to go 8 hours into the body.
The version of you they mishandled is never coming back.
Never.
Let's be very clear about that. People love to show up like you're still the same woman they played with, the one who ignored the red flags, overextended herself, and still kept giving grace to people who only gave her confusion. But that girl, yeah, she's gone. You outgrew the version of yourself that tolerated inconsistency. You outgrew the season where you explained what was already obvious. You outgrew the phase where potential impressed you more than character. And they're shocked, not because you changed, but because they never thought that you would. And here's the part most people won't say out loud. God will evolve you in ways that expose who was only connected to your weakness. Because some people were only comfortable when you were insecure, silent, or unsure of yourself. But the Bible says, when I was a child, I spoke like a child. But when I became an adult, I put my childish ways behind me. Meaning, elevation is your responsibility. Outgrowing people is a requirement. Maturity is moving different. So no, that old version of you is not coming back. She served her purpose, she learned her lessons, she buried her insecurities, and she made room for the woman you are now, disciplined, discerning, and divinely guided. This new you carries wisdom, this new you carries standards, this new you carries favor, and anybody who mishandled you before, they're not even qualified to meet this version now. So walk in it boldly, moving it confidently.
With the dark parts of yourself.
Okay, you guys want to walk back?
Walk? No. It's starting to rain.
Oh, it'll be nice walking in the rain.
No,
Beautiful.
No, there's nothing beautiful about walking in the rain.
Gonna walk with you, or I'll buy you a cup of coffee, or okay, now it's starting to rain.
No, but that's okay. I don't mind getting wet.
That you are going to find somebody, if you haven't already, that is going to love you and treat you the way you deserve to be treated. Be everything that you ever desired and more. And it's not going to be perfect. It's never going to be perfect. There's going to be days, like homeboy that was married for 32 years said, there's going to be days when they piss you off. If you get tired of them, take a nap. Thank you for for tuning in to Lady Boss Energy, where we uplift, motivate, and inspire each other to get our shit together. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you know somebody who you think would enjoy watching this, share it with them. Don't forget to hit the like button. I hope you have an amazing 24 and the best 7 yet. And I pray the divine radiates love and kindness and compassion and abundance and peace and joy and all the things over your life. Today, tomorrow, and forever. Till I see you in the next one. I love you.